Alright guys, in today's video we're gonna have an example of how it could look like if you combined a few different toolpaths. So this is just the process video and an example one. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. In other words, we're back in the program here. Now we've looked at all of these tools individually. Now let's look at what it could look like if you're going to combine them. I'm not going to go through too many of the settings, seeing that I've already covered that and we want to stay short on time. So now with this design, basic idea is I want to make a cutout of the outside border, drill some holes on the green dots, and then the main one here, we're going to make a contour engraving, and then the bottom one here we're going to do, not engraving, a contour milling, and then the bottom I'll do a pocket milling just for some variation. First of all, I'm going to grab the border, let's hit a cutting. Now I'm going to call this cutting edge, and then I want to set the depth maybe about, let's say 4. We'll pretend like our materials 4 mil, and then I'm going to keep this one all the way down. Now I'm going to leave lead in and lead out on the outside of the shape, so we get a nice smooth one, and we can always throw a bit of a curve in if we want to refine that. Let's say okay, and then we've got our cutting edge. Now next up, I'm going to select these little dots. It's probably better to group them, so I'm going to all of them selected, say Control G on my keyboard, then hit the drilling. Now same way I said this is 4 mil, so let's go final depth -4. Then I'm gonna go now let's leave it on return to plunge height, and then we call this, I'm just gonna call it drilling, so we're not gonna have much variation. Then next up, let's do the big am.co.za, and then like I said, I'm gonna do this one a contour milling. So we select that, I'm gonna say show diameter, so I can just make sure everything is fine here. And then yeah, let's keep it about 2 mil, and all the rest I'll leave the same except for the name. I will make this am.co.za contour. Then this one though, sorry, I might change from outside to inside just to make sure it's nice and clean. Say okay, and then click on software training, and now we're going to pocket milling. Select that, name it for what you want. I'm going to call it ST for software training, and then yeah, let's put that show diameter, so we just make sure everything's fine. Also -2 is fine, and the rest I'll leave all the same. Now over here we've got a nice setup going with everything ready for use. So then we want to do is go G1, G2, depending on your amount of information, it might take long, but this will generate all our different settings. And then I'm just going to pause this video for time's sake, and then unpause once it's done. Okay, and now that it's done, yeah, we can go here, preview the thing just to make sure everything is in order. So now we can see we've got our drill holes. You might want to space them depending on the size, and then we've got all the rest set up. And then obviously you can show G-code if you want to make sure everything's in order, or you just go simply save G-code, and then just pull this TP for toolpaths, C for combine, click save. And then yeah, I know this was a bit of a rushed video, but like I said, we have already covered all these settings individually. This is just a basic example of what it could look like when you set up a project. So we've got all our names here. I could name it better, maybe first the type of tool, and then, so instead of am.co.za contour, I always go contour am.co.za, so that way all the contours, it's easy to recognize quickly and so forth. Now you can have quite a lot of different tools depending on your project, so it's very good practice to name it correctly. But otherwise, yeah, that is it on the mini series. Thanks guys for following along. If we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching. Until next one, cheers.